So here is our smart bioreactor. It has a double wall glass jacket for controlling the temperature. We have a sampling system, which we will get into. We have an effluent pump and an influent pump, a data logger with control, the oxygen, an agitator with set speed, a high alkaline pump, and a high acid pump. Here in the box we have the controls where everything will get into inside. Everything is controlled inside of here, taking the inputs from our data logger and our probes and then outputting it through this panel back here. We will make the label here soon. So this would be our agitator. This is our pH pumps for the acid and the base. This is for our influent pump, and this is for our effluent pump. Let's begin. We're going to turn this on here. Let's take a quick peek inside here. We have a various array of relays. Down in here we have a timer delay relay. We'll explain this further. We have other relays in here for dissolved oxygen and for pH. This one here is trying to turn on for the dissolved oxygen. It's right on the edge of the limitation. This here is a time delay relay, so this will mix or agitate depending on the time parameters that we set in there. Right now it is counting down from 600 seconds. So that is the agitation time. And any time that we have something kick on, it will reset that timer, as you can see. So right in here, we're going to show you the software that's driving this. We have our potential on our channel line 1. We have the pH probe, which is setting at about 6.9 pH, and our dissolved oxygen. If you go into sensors, the digital control setup, we can test line 1 that would turn on the oxygen. Line 2 turns on our base pump. And if you go around to the back, line 3 turns on our acidic pump back here. We can set the parameters inside of here. We can go line 1 enable if dissolved oxygen is less or equal to 1.3 milligrams per liter. We'll set this at 1.2. And then line 2 would be enabled. We can set activate line 2 if the pH is less or equal to 6.8. So we will turn on line 2, which is our alkaline pump, if it falls below 6.8. Furthermore, on the other side we have activate line 3, or our acid pump, if the pH is greater than or equal to 7.2. Notice we have 6.8 to 7.2. That is our dead band, so we're not fighting the high alkaline to the high acidic. So now we'll hit OK. And one other thing to mention here, we have our alkaline pump coming on right now because our pH is reading 6.7. As you can remember, it said turn on the alkaline pump if it falls below 6.8. So at any time that the pumps are turning on, we're going to turn this agitator back on up here. At this point, we leave this on all the time, so now it is in automatic mode. We can set our RPM, and we're going to set it at about 200 RPM, right about there. So this agitator has a dual function. One, it needs to stir every hour, let's say, for 10 minutes. That 10-minute duration of on time is reset back to on anytime any pump comes on. So as you can see here, we're now counting down from 600, and we just kicked on a pump, so it will reset and stay on. This here would be channel 1 would be our oxygen. 1 will turn on our valve to allow oxygen to be put through. This other relay will turn on the actual electrical output, which will be here.